Welcome everyone, AdamTheWoo here. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo and the first daily vlog in quite some time that you have probably actually seen me carrying a Mountain Dew. I am off of my 60-day challenge of only drinking water instead of drinking coffee, soda, tea, milk, juice, smoothies, things of that nature. I've been off of it for a few days, and look, there is a feather of that crow, that pesky crow that keeps following us around. If you've been following along at home or on your smartphones, you will know that almost in every vlog in the last few weeks, crows have appeared to say hello, and today is no exception, walking around the orange circle in front of the beautiful fountain. There are remnants of crows, and there are remnants of caffeine that are about to be consumed. And I've actually purchased 2 Mountain Dews, and I am not going to drink 2. I'm actually going to take one back to my van and save it for later because I don't want to drink too much caffeine because I've been caffeine free for a while now, but I'm just now slowly bringing myself back into the caffeinated world. I have 2 Mountain Dews. The reason is one of these was $1.89, but 2 of them were actually $2.50. And I am always partial to saving a little bit of money, even though it would be a lot cheaper to buy a 12-pack. It is a good deal to buy 2 when they're having a 2-for sale. The reason I don't want to buy a 12-pack is because I would be tempted to consume the entire 12-pack. And that would defeat the whole purpose of me cleansing myself from caffeine. But like I said in the past, the whole purpose was not to kick caffeine. The whole purpose was to kick the habit. I do not want to have habits in my life that control my life on a day-to-day basis. Check out this shirt. Someone actually sent me this shirt a while back. This is from Rocky 3, which all the Rocky movies are great, except for maybe Rocky 5. Rocky 1 is awesome. Rocky 2 is fantastic. Him and Apollo Creed fighting, the rematch. Number 3 is awesome because it has Hulk Hogan in it, and it has Mr. T. Hey woman, I bet you stay up late every night, dreaming you had a real man, wishing you had a real man. Why don't you bring your pretty little stuff in my apartment tonight, and I'll show you a real man. An awesome movie, and this is an awesome shirt, so thank you to those who sent me this wonderful shirt. I am not sure, I cannot remember who it was. They sent it a while back ago, and I am just now sporting. Get it? Boxing is a sport. Sporting, right hook, left hook, uppercut. That was a bad analogy. So thank you for the t-shirt. I always love when I get things from you guys, especially when it's something that I can wear. And this shirt fits a lot better now that I've lost a little bit of weight. So today I wanted to talk about t-shirts. Not only this fantastic t-shirt, but also AdamTheWoo t-shirts. A lot of people ask, how do you go around and film things? How do you film things not only for your vlog channel, but also for the main channel, the AdamTheWoo channel? How do you put gas in your car? I started this thing called Fuel the Woo a while back where they had a donate icon on my website. And I mentioned in the past, and I will reiterate today, that I would rather you not, yeah, you can if you want to, but I would rather you not actually donate on AdamTheWoo.com. I prefer that you actually go to Spreadshirt.com, AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. That way your contribution to help Fuel the Woo actually goes a little bit more in-depth and personal aspect because you actually get something in return. So you are helping Fuel the Woo, fuel. It's very hard to say on an early morning. But you know what? Real quick, hold on a second, hold on. I'm actually going to, I got my chain caught here. Sometimes I wear this chain wallet. Yes, I know, I am an 80s kid, but I'm totally stuck in the 90s by wearing a chain wallet still. In fact, my wallet that I have right here, I've actually had this wallet since 1994, making this wallet 21 years old. So if my wallet was actually human, my wallet could actually go into a liquor store and buy a bottle of liqueur or wine coolers or Smirnoff Ice or a bottle of Jack Daniels or whatever preference my wallet so desires, which is interesting. Leave a comment down below about if you were this wallet, would you actually drink and what would your favorite beverage be? So this wallet is legal. It is 21 years old, older than maybe some of you guys that are actually watching this vlog, which is very interesting to think that something that I have attached to my belt loop that is on the backside, my nether regions of my tuchus that I'm sitting on, that I have been sitting on for 21 years, is actually older than some people that are actually watching this vlog, which is pretty interesting. So, I have a chain wallet still, yes, stuck in the 90s, as well as being stuck in the 80s, but I wanted to put this here. What are we doing? We're putting this, trying to set this down. Whoa, whoa, where are you? There you are. Trying to set this down so I can open this up. That way, you can actually see for the first time in a vlog in a while, me actually consuming some caffeine and some nice crisp, tasty Mountain Dew. Now, this is not the first Mountain Dew that I've had since Friday was the last day of my water cleanse. I've still been drinking a heck of a lot of water. I'm not cutting out water, and I'm not going back full, not going full caffeine, bro, but I am enjoying the finer things in life. I do not drink alcohol. I do not smoke cigarettes. I do not do any crazy drugs. So for me, this is, I guess, probably the burden that I am cursed to deal with when it comes to an enjoyable, what do they call it? An enjoyable vice is every once in a while an occasional Mountain Dew, or maybe a Dr. Pepper, or a Dole Whip float at Disneyland, or a coffee. See how it's all being all pristine? I had the little pinky up there drinking it. That is awesome. It makes me feel rich inside. Just when you can spend $2.50 for 2 beverages that actually make you enjoy life. You gotta spoil yourself sometimes. And some people spoil themselves in extravagant ways. For me, there is not really a whole lot that I need to be content. Being content can mean a number of things. For me, being content is just sitting at a nice, peaceful traffic circle with a beautiful fountain with crows and birds chirping. I hear birds chirping. I hear children laughing. That to me is very enjoyable, as well as just enjoying a crisp, cold Mountain Dew. Enjoying it with friends, and I'm glad to have you guys along. So talking about t-shirts, not specifically this t-shirt, but on AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com, they're actually running a sale. I believe the coupon code is t-shirt 2015. It's very easy to remember. Get yourself an Adam the Woo t-shirt. This will help fuel the woo. I make a few dollars off of every t-shirt purchased, but you also get a t-shirt in return. You have something to wear, to sport around, to keep warm on those cold, crisp nights or cold, crisp days. You do not want to walk around torso free. You want to have a torso covering shirt, and why not have an Adam the Woo shirt on AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com. Right now, all week for the next few days, they're doing 15% off of anything that you order at AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com if you use coupon code T-shirt, no hyphen in there, just one word, T-shirt 2015. So type in T-shirt 2015 before you check out on AdamTheWoo.Spreadshirt.com, before you completed your order. What else do I want to talk about today? Oh yeah, last night I was hanging out at my home and I was watching a movie. I was actually watching an 80s movie. I was watching Weird Science. Love that movie. Got it on Blu-ray. Haven't watched it in a while. Great movie. I love Anthony Michael Hall. But when I was sitting there, the volume was up so I could enjoy the experience. And I had the front door open. There was a screen door, and I heard this rustling outside in the tree. And I was like, what is that? Sometimes there's these large squirrels that roam around. I thought maybe it's one of those large squirrels, but this seemed way larger than a squirrel. It sounded like a human was climbing in the tree. So like I paused the TV, I turned the light on, the front porch light, and I look out in the front tree, and the largest, humongous raccoon I have ever seen came slithering down the tree trunk and onto the ground. It was about probably from me to the fountain. So where the fountain is pretty much where the tree is, and where the raccoon was sitting on the ground actually as it descended from the tree, and the raccoon was right there, and I was standing at the screen door looking out, and the raccoon just stared at me. attentively stared at me, giving me the creeper peepers and saying, "No, no, no, don't mess with me, don't mean mug me," said the raccoon subconsciously in his mind to my mind. So I said, "Go your own way. You can go your own way. Go your own way, raccoon." That's what I sang. And I think that actually scared him because, as you notice, my singing voice is not actually acceptable to human ears like yours, because you actually heard it, but it's even more horrifying to raccoons. So the raccoon darted off, but he will probably be back. The world's largest raccoon. I will hopefully try to take a picture of it next time I see, and post it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook perhaps, which also brings me to this point. We have cleansed ourselves from the habit. Me, I have, but vicariously you, that's why I say they use the word we, because we are a vicarious circle of goodness team, cleansed ourselves from the bad habit of drinking tons and tons of soda, even though I am enjoying one today in this nice, cool, crisp Southern California morning. But also, we have reached the end today. I think today is the end of the 30 days that I have done with no social media, meaning I have not posted anything on Facebook. I have not replied to anyone on Facebook. I have not posted anything on Twitter. I have not reposted anyone's tweets. I have not posted anything on Instagram. And I have not used this new thing called Periscope that I have an account. I have not used it yet. I'm encouraging you to add me on Periscope. Periscope is going to be very awesome. We are going to get to do, I actually thought I spilled my drink. The one that knocked over was this one. The one with the top on it was knocked over. Luckily, the one that is untopped is actually still teetering there, but if I was to spill that one, that would not be pretty. And the thing is about drinking Mountain Dew, when you haven't had a soda in a long time, it seems very, very sweet. It still tastes awesome, but I can actually taste how much sugar is in there now, which is actually a good thing. You got to have a little sugar in your life. Sugar! What was the band that sang that? Sugar! There was a band. Oh, a metal band. System of a Down. Remember that song? Sugar! Sugar! The guy from System of a Down, the singer, always reminded me of Doc Terminus from Pete's Dragon. I hear birds chirping. I hear children laughing. That movie quote is from Pete's Dragon. Doesn't the singer of System of a Down remind you of Doc Terminus from Pete's Dragon? Okay. People always say that I have ADD, especially when I get together with Justin Scard. They always comment on Justin's videos or my videos when we are together, saying this is the worst case of ADD, an ADD fest, if you will. So I apologize that I am all over the place. I'm always thinking, I'm always doing, I'm always subconsciously on to the next subject, and sometimes I know you guys have a hard time following me, but hopefully you love the fact that my ADD kicks in wonderfully, and this caffeine probably does not help with the spasticness of that. So we've talked about Spreadshirt.com. We have talked about the biggest raccoon. We have talked about I am back drinking Mountain Dew. I'm drinking a little bit of coffee, but not overboard. Please do not criticize me too much, because you have to have things in your life. You have to have certain vices. Look at that. Look at that bug right there. Punch buggy right there. There are always cool cars out here driving around the circle. I love driving down here, or riding my bike down here, or taking a long walk down here and just enjoying the wonderful circle even during the day and at night. But the thing I wanted to end this with is I will be back on social media. I might not remind you guys tomorrow. I might post something tomorrow before tomorrow's vlog. So I wanted to mention today I will be back tomorrow on social media. I will not be bombarding social media. One of the reasons about cleansing myself of social media was to actually prove that it is actually not something that is completely necessary for self-promotion. Every YouTuber, every person who has anything to do with promoting anything, whether it be a business, whether it be promoting themselves, whether it be doing anything on the internet, will all tell you that you have to. Yes, you have to. These are not my words, but everyone else says that you have to have social media. And I have proven that you do not have to do anything, because I was thinking that by not being on social media, by not posting things on Facebook, by not posting the links to these videos on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or keeping everyone abreast of my situation on an hour-to-hour basis, that people would lose interest and they would stop watching the vlogs. The fact of the matter is that is not true. My views on my vlogs has actually not dissipated and dropped hardly at all. In fact, it's actually gone up just a little bit. Not a dramatic rise, but across the board, if you look at the chart of views over the last month, it has not dropped at all, even though I have not posted on social networks. So my whole reasoning, my whole plan was to see if social media is as important as they say it is. And I have proven over 30 days that it really is not. So basically, what I was trying to think was, I have a certain amount of people who watch my main channel videos as well as a certain amount of people who watch these vlogs. Social media, most of you guys who are following me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and now Periscope AdamTheWoo, are actually following me because I mention it in these vlogs, or you saw a video and said, I wonder if there's a way I could get a hold of Adam on social media. So that's how all that originated. So basically, this guy is back there working on something. There's a guy right there working on the flagpole there. So basically, social media is a lot of fun. I enjoy talking to you guys, and I will be talking to you guys starting tomorrow. But my experiment that I made with myself is almost to an end, and I've proven to myself that no matter, even though somebody says you have to do something to self-promote, you should always try to twist it a little bit and do it your own way. So that's basically why I did the fast of social media, the sabbatical from social media. I'll be back tomorrow. Please add me on Periscope. Periscope is very cool because we will be able to have chats like this live. So basically, if you add me on Periscope as we are talking, plus I'll be able to do videos later in the day at night. The vlogs are during the day, but if I'm out somewhere and I wanted to show you something, or I meet someone I want to introduce you to, or I am at some weird theme park or roadside attraction later in the evening, and the vlog has already been filmed for the day, sometimes I think to myself, heck it, I need to actually show the world what I am experiencing, and Periscope is actually going to help me do that. And we get to do it together because you will get to type out what you want to ask me if you have a question that you want to ask me. So it's very, very cool. Periscope, AdamTheWoo. I will be unleashing that tomorrow. What will my first Periscope be? You have to wait till tomorrow to find that out. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow here on the Daily Woo vlog. Remember what I said about the AdamTheWoo t-shirts? I really appreciate all the support everyone gives me, and I want to give you something back for giving and fueling the woo, and that is where the t-shirts come in. 15% off this week only. T-shirt 2015 is the coupon code. All right, I've talked too much. I've said so much, yet I've said so little. I'll leave you with a moment of quietness now of the beautiful fountain here at the Orange Circle. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, not only here on the Daily Woo, the vlog, a free unedited vlog, but I'll also see you on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope, AdamTheWoo. Love you guys. Pretty cool, huh?